Hello everyone, Silent here and welcome back to another Truly Bedrock live stream here from the server on Twitch. How are you guys doing tonight? Welcome. Let's see who we got here in the chat. I know we're starting a little bit late tonight, but whatever, shut up. We got Tigressa of Guarana, Zero Cruel Casper, Mimo Mom, CDA, Hanny Burger, Clofreeze, Steven Knapp, Jam on Some Toast, we got Lenubi, and Released Fury, along with Man and Steven, and a few others as well. We got Mr. Ben, Leesky, and Long Park. Welcome. How are you all doing tonight? We got Zero resubscriber for 27 months. That is a very long time. 27. That is over 2 years. Oh my god. Anyway, let's hop into the stream, shall we? We got some things and some stuff to do tonight. We're logged in inside of a chest, and this is just a great place to be. I like being inside of a chest. It's great. I got storage right here, all the fish in the world I could ever need. I'm not wearing my helmet for some reason, but that's fine. We're not gonna worry about that. Anyway, so in yesterday's, or Thursdays, or whenever we last streamed, we did this little bitty thing right here. Now, this is a 1/4 scale model of the base. Or is it 1/8 actually? I'm not sure. Either way, a 4x4 area of this equals a 16x16 area of the overworld. So yeah, I think it is actually, well no, 4, 8, 12, 16, yeah, it's 1/4. Or it's 1/8. I don't know. I don't know. Confusion numbers. Anyway, the point of this thing is to allow us to more properly plan out the main base and know how we are going to decorate all of that stuff over there. And if we build it in a scale model and we get the plans into the world and we actually think it out, then we should be able to build it up much better on the full scale model. So anytime someone comes in throughout the entirety of today's stream, just tell them that. Just repeat it word for word, and it'll be great. Also, yes, we're going to be doing another Sky Factory live stream. I want to actually record another episode of that tonight. It's really, really fun. I gotta edit an episode of Truly Bedrock that's nearly finished. Need an intro and outro. And then I want to make another short today as well. It's being a very productive day for me right now. We already got a short and a video posted, and now we're streaming. We're gonna get another video edited, possibly a Sky Factory, probably not at this rate. And then another short. So much content. Welcome everybody. How do I feel about complicated maths? It's a great thing. Math is the beautiful, but my brain can't do. We got Pego sounds. So I had a couple more ideas for ways to make this actually look better and how to tie it all together as well. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a bunch more of these slab jabs, and we're gonna fill in this little section right here. This area in the middle, this giant square, this represents the actual Guardian farm. So that dude over there that you can just barely see the top of. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do more spirals. Either that or something else. We need a way to connect the edges of the Guardian farm to the central spirals. And I'm trying to think of different ways to do that. We're gonna need a lot more of these slabs. Can I just get like a stack or two of these? Thank you. I don't want to be crafting all night. I'm here to mine all night. And mine all day. In those mines. Yeah, the new iron texture is a little bit weird. By the way, if you didn't see it, today I released a new Bug Rock episode. It's got so many glamour shots of the actual mountains in it. You should definitely check it out just to see the beauty of the mountains. The actual episode itself is more like 2 episodes in one. The first half is all just mountains. And then the second half is all about different things. There's a very interesting game test framework which has been introduced. There's a few bug fixes and other interesting things. So they raised the world border to 320, basically added 64 blocks to the top of the world for us to build on now, which is very interesting and pretty sweet. And then of course they made mountains generate all the way up to Y256. That's like the maximum height that they should be able to generate to. So basically up to what this world can currently handle. And then they gave you an extra 64 blocks on top of that. Crazy. How rare is a giant taiga? Kind of mildly. Yeah, thanks for getting rid of that. Streamlabs. Deleting random spam from the chat. What's the seeds for the mountains? Okay, so Megaspud has a thread on Twitter of a whole bunch of different threads, or sorry, with a whole bunch of different seeds for cool mountains. But if you just fire up the abandoned village default seed, there's a huge mountain range directly next to spawn. Okay, so this is what we need to figure out right here. This Guardian farm is pretty disgusting looking. So we need to find a way to decorate this and decorate the bottom of it and the top of it while also keeping it actually usable as a farm. Now, my idea was to put a giant floor all the way above this out of glass blocks or something. That way we could actually walk above this thing and have it be decorated while not impeding the functionality of the farm. Now, I've thought of a couple different ways to do that, and it could look rather interesting depending on how it's done. So let me go talk about my ideas over here real quick. Yes, do not spam the chat, thank you. You just wanted to do a psychological test. Just please vote between option 1 and 2. Okay, we can run a poll for that. You're just running a psychological test on the audience. Okay. Choose an option. 1, 2. And we'll run that for 2 minutes. Vote on the poll from Death Glooming. It's kind of a dreary name, isn't it? Jeez. Thank you so much for the suggestion. Also, we got a few of the mod polls and some wardrobe changes still left over from the last stream. We're gonna switch over to a different skin real quick, sees, and we're gonna switch over to the beautiful Blue Jay Games skin, because he's a blue and I'm blue and we're making things that are blue. So that's what we're doing. Get it to 50-50. Looks like 2's winning out 56% of the vote. Okay. Okay, so my idea is we can either do a very, very organic and natural kind of like storm spiral. So we can start with the spirals around on the edges here and then wrap those around into the center. So kind of similar to this. So basically my thought with this is, let me get up into the air and talk about this a little bit. My thought with this is we do kind of like a hurricane swirl. Hurricane swirl, that sounds actually really good. Can I have that in like ice cream form? Anyway, so we have the base of the Guardian farm basically be like this weird like gray and blue swirl storm clouds. And then that leads up the center. However, it's not just gonna be like a flat spiral. It would actually be elevated as it goes along. So the more that you build along, the higher up it would go. So it would essentially form kind of like a hill once you get towards the middle of the Guardian farm. Just to give you an idea of what I'm thinking. So it would technically be elevated like that. And oh, look at that, 50-50 exactly. Well then, I hope that's satisfactory results, Glooming. You have psychologically polled our stream audience, and they have resulted in a completely unbiased amount of votes. That's perfect. We didn't allow any pickup points or bits for that vote, by the way. That's pure people working together. The poll was just a psychological test. Anyway, yeah, so it would kind of go around in a circle and a spiral and go upwards the further it gets towards the center. That way it would combine eventually with these central spirals that go up the middle of the farm, connecting the Guardian farm floor up to the Squid farm. I think that could look pretty interesting. What do you guys think? More spirals! 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 I mean, it's either we do that and add a very natural and organic shape to it with like the storm clouds and the details of that, or we can go more symmetrical. Personally, I think a more organic shape would be rather interesting. It'd be the kind of an interesting juxtaposition between the symmetry of the base and the organics of it. Then again, it might stand out because it'd be like the only organic shape here. Not sure. Other than that, we could cover up this entire thing and have it be rather plain, which I don't think is going to look that great on such a large area. But then we would probably do something with rows going out across, kind of like this. So it's kind of like one boring idea and one mildly interesting idea. But I don't know, the symmetrical shapes could also work out pretty well in its favor. Definitely give it some texture. Absolutely, that's what I was thinking. It's a way to give it some detail while also keeping it with the theme of the base. Okay, now let me fill in this a little bit more and get my idea onto the ground here. That way we can kind of show what I'm thinking for the second option. So how big exactly is this thing? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Circle generator! Do-do-do-do. Where you at, circle generator? Give me a 16 by 16 circle! Thank you, thank you. Okay, so you gotta go out by 4, 5, 6. And then it's a, and then it's a 2, and then it's a 1, and then it's a 2, and then that's just very boring on this scale. But yeah, you kind of get the idea. We can build a giant circle going all the way around the whole thing, which could be fine. 2, 1, 2. There we go. So kind of like a circle like that. And then on the larger scale, we could even have some other circles here on the insides. So just many, many circles. So many circles. So it'll be a very symmetrical shape. Be very geometric. That's the word that I'm looking for. Geometric and symmetrical. And this would help to hide the redstone of the Guardian Farm. And it would also help to hide all the redstone away, hide all the ugliness, hide all the water streams and all that stuff. Concentric circles. Concentric. 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 Google, help me out here. Of or denoting circles, arcs, or other shapes which share the same center, the larger, often completely surrounding the smaller. That could be interesting. Yeah, so just layers of spirals. I do like geometric bases as well, and this is very much going to be a geometric base. Everything has been fully intended for, you know, whatchamacallit? Symmetry! Oh my, so we got Diaz in the chat showing everybody up with a 35-month-long Prime sub. Dang, you're nearly there. 36 months is 3 years, and then I think you'll officially have the crown of longest subs, although I think you already do. Crazy nonsense. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream, by the way. We also got a bunch of other notifications I need to read, so let me go through all these. We got Wag and Mercury. We got Koenig, Jaffe, Joe Eagle, and Keys, Lincoln, Dragger, Mr. Ben. We got Dub Jr., Silly Seal, Drakman, Kruk, and Josu, along with Bobby Boy, Let's Play, Brick, and several others. Thank you so much for the follows, everybody. We even got a hype train going right now. Oh god. Diagonal, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Pango Fish. Pig fishes are better, by the way. You guys got a hype train going off of just that. And also, TJs, thank you for the 100 biddies. You nonsense. We also got Wag, subscribing with their Prime. Thank you everyone so much for the hype train that's going already. Crazy. Insanity. Anyway, so those are kind of my two ideas. Those are my two ideas. The geometric base idea is certainly going to be a lot easier to build. And ultimately, it'll be easier to make it look better. I'm not entirely sure how to do like the natural storm cloud spirals, but I think that would look incredible. However, it might be out of my building skill range because you already got to get a shovel to get on my level. Yeah. Might need a backhoe actually to get down on my level. That's just how down to earth I am, you know? Definitely. I'm so humble as well. Ridiculous. Okay, so let's try the concentric circles idea. Let's go for a 14 by 14 circle on the inside of this, just so that we don't have overlap on the edges. This one is again gonna be sixes, and then boop, boop, boop. Shouldn't there be 3? Wait, 15, 14. We gotta do basically 12s actually. Hold on. I'm sorry. Give me a moment. I'm missing things in the chat. Things are happening. I'm trying to do circles. My brain is on fire already. Yes. Is the geometric base just the silent survival base? No. Shush. No, it's not. Well, the main base is 63 by 64, right? No, it's that's 58 by 58, or at least it should be. Okay, so 12 by 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here we go. This is proper. 6, 7, 8. Oh right, 14 by 14 would be on this block. This is 12. I see how it is. Yeah, I can't do a numbers. A numbers is not my strong suit. I'm really trying not to build silent survival, I assure you. However, gotta admit, it looked damn good, didn't it? Did look pretty good. It has been scientifically proven that if your base is symmetrical, that you die less because you can properly light up your base. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so 12, 10, 8. Okay, let me get an 8 by 8 circle up here. This is gonna be such a simple circle, and I'm gonna show you guys how to build it. 18 by 18, no. Can't even type in the numbers right. So we got 4s, look at this, and then 1, and then a 4, and then you turn 1, 4, 1. Can you guys remember that? It's 1, 4, 1, 4, 1, 4, 4, 1, 1, 4, 4, 1. There we go. So concentric circles, that could look kind of interesting. Oh God, let me get out of the water. Thank you. I swear I'm not triggered already. Circles in Minecraft hurt your brain. They hurt mine as well, trust me. Now, I'm thinking we could do even more circles. Even more circles. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, look at this. Circles connecting off of our other circles to connect the other parts of the base. Oh my God, I'm going mad with power over here. Actually, this should be a little bit different. We want to have this right here be connected to that one. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I do really appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing fantastic tonight. We got more notifications for me to read. Devious Decoy, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. We got Tigrisso for 100 biddies. Thank you. We also got Yeet Mojo. Spider is yes. Toy Cat is yes. Let me tell you about that. And then we also got Nissa with a follow. And a couple others. Thank you so much. Circleception, yes. Circleception. we would have all of the circles. Now, I don't know how to connect this edge right here to the bamboo farms, because they're not technically even on like the same Y level, but that's a problem for later. Can we do like a slanted circle? Hold on. Is that a thing that's possible? Oh my god. Angles and curves in one? This isn't allowed. Hold on. I'm gonna show you guys how to do what the kids call a pro Minecraft right here. Look at this, angled circles. It's gonna look great on a small scale. However, it's gonna look like garbage on a large scale. Keep that in mind. But yeah, look at that, angled circle. Starts up there, goes down there. Beautiful. It's technically a square because there's no circles in Minecraft. Yeah, well, semantics. Okay. Let's move on to doing more circles. Circles. Circles are great. Mostly because they cause me immense amounts of pain, and that is apparently interesting and entertaining for you guys. So that means that it's great, right? That's how this works. Okay, so slab of the jab it there, slab of jab it there, stab it doo, stab it doo. Remove these ones. So this is lay idea, okay? You hear me out here? This is what I'm thinking. That would be the geometric base. A couple rings of circles in the middle, with a floor underneath it, and then a couple circles on the edges there. Oh, and then we would have another really big circle. A really big circle going all the way around the outer edges here to connect up the edges of this farm with the edges of that farm. I gotta figure out how to do that. Am I breaking the law if I'm making circles in Minecraft? Nah, that's fine. You know, something I've always wanted to point out is that, like, there are circles in Minecraft. Look at my shadow, dude. Look at Blue Jay's shadow. It's a circle. It's more circular on Java. It's more circular on Java. Almost there. No, almost there. I almost had him that time. I shot his feet. Oh, come on. I'm so close. Whoop. I think I gotta aim a little bit to the left. Oh. This is difficult. You should try shooting something in second person. This is not easy. Okay, I gotta aim like right there. Am I on him? No, I'm very far off. This is the angle that I needed. I knew that. I got him first try. Your base is just 5 circles? I'm sure it looks beautiful. I'm sure it does. Truly, circles are great. Who's Blue Jay? Blue Jay is yes. Yeah, thanks. I know, I'm here all night. Got some applause. And that applause goes on for a long time, doesn't it? That's great. Thank you. Standing ovation, right? Okay, now I need to figure out that big circle. Hold on, let's get the dimensions of that. I can go ahead and try and build that. So that is 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8, a 9, a 10, 11, a 12, a 13, a 14, a 15, a 16, a 17, and 18? Do we want to go all the way around the simulation distance? That'd be a really big circle. There's 3 creepers over there, actually. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Yeah, maybe we'll just go around the edges of the farm. Look at this. Oh, first try. Oh my god, first try. I'm so good. First try. 3 in a row. Okay, so we need a 28 by 28 circle. Great. I'm gonna build this one out of the prismarine bricks, actually, because that is a little bit easier to see on the prismarine edge. Oh yeah, getting the cave update on Bedrock is gonna be incredible. See, needs to go 8 in either direction. That would be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's a 2. And a 2. And a 1, 1, 1. 1, 1. 1. And then you flip and it's a 2 and a 2. If you can place the blocks right, the first 20 tries. And then it's 8 on the side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, this is an additional idea. Basically, we just keep adding circles. Keep on adding the circles to it. You cannot go wrong with circles unless you mess them up, in which case you just tear it down. Nobody wants to see your ugly circles. First try part 2. Yeah! See, you get it. You get it. I'm glad you guys are so understanding. Okay, if someone does a word ban for the word circles, I'm just gonna cry. Just gonna cry. Sad piggo. You don't want to see a sad piggo in chat. Mm-mm. I'm out of slabs. Specifically, why I crafted a lot of slabs. Doo-doo. Okay, so big circle. Yay! I'm so good at building circles, guys. Oh, you can't bend 2 words at once? Circle and circles? Nah. I'm not allowed to say circle/circles, guys. That's the word I'm not allowed to say. I kind of asked someone to ban it. Nah. Grimstone is way better than Deep Slate, says Grimstoner. Yes. A truly non-biased party. Okay. Oh, did we miss a word ban earlier? Oh, we did miss a word ban. Death Glooming banned the word I 25 minutes ago. Okay, we'll start with that one. I, myself, and me am not allowed to say this word for 5 minutes, starting right now at 6:12. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Hello, Jilliana. How you doing? How many circles am I thinking of? Many. 1, 2, 3. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 circles. 9 circles. I think 8 circles. Ah, I said it. I get 1 free pass on this one. I said it twice, but you know. Misa aware of what Misa doing. Misa smart. Hey, look, we can add another circle here, dudes. Look at this. 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 Can I make some stone slabs? Ah, I said it another time. Ah, 4 times. Damn you. Okay, you're getting your points back. Yeah, okay, so that was 4 times in 1 minute. Okay, great. I think that's a new record. I'm pretty bad at this, Lamau. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Hey, look at this though. We could add another circle here, dudes. Another circle there. Should we just move on to circle? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not allowed to say the word circle for the next 5 minutes, starting at 6:14. Okay, how many squares is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 squares. Okay, cool. 12 squares is a few squares. It would technically be like a chain here on the end, or like an 8 or an infinity. Interesting. I like that a lot. Mini squares. These are technically mini squares, not round objects. Can I just call them rounds? Yeah, rounds, rings. Yeah, they're rings. I'm putting a ring on the base. That's what I'm doing. Many rounds. About as many rounds of golf as a certain somebody played. Okay, so this is looking pretty decent actually. So many rounds. I think it'll be pretty perfect actually. Concentric circle. Oh! Concentric rounds. That's the word that I'm looking for. Who suggested the concentric rounds? Cause it do be looking interesting. That's exactly the joke I was making. Jeez, you guys are thick. Call them closed two-dimensional curved shapes. It's just it's a square. It's a round square. That's what it is. It's a round square. Also, thank you, Jojo, for the biddies. I do appreciate it. Yeah, they're round squares. Okay then. That is an idea. That is an idea indeed. Fascinating. What else can we do with this? It's a 1/2-8. Yeah. Conic sections. A 2D sphere. Spheres don't exist. That's a flat earther. No, that's a globe-tard conspiracy. That's what it is. Yeah. Everyone knows spheres don't exist. We gotta do something with these corners. More round squares. Yeah, it's kind of like we did over here. It's kind of like links of a chain. It's exactly what we did on the north-south side for the kelp farm. Which could be fascinating. I don't know. This is all up in the air. This is all just an idea. So which ones are gonna be lights? You like it so far? It makes you feel unskilled over here building a castle. This is just a bunch of rounds. It doesn't take much skill. This is just a 1/4 model. I still gotta actually build this stuff. Compliment us once we get it done. Okay. I got a circle generator. By the way, if you ever... Oh no! I said it again. Although technically it's been 5 minutes. There's a circle generator right there. That's what I'm worried about, 0. Gotta get it done for 117. Technically, there's not that many farms to build. There's 2 more going up. So that's like a week. And then decoration is like 12,000 million hours. I'm still thinking. I'm thinking. It's like, this is gonna be lined up with that. Imagine building this entire thing, but 1 block off. That's honestly the worst part about circles. The absolute worst part of circles is like, say that you start right here, and you go all the way to here, and you keep on going all the way to here, and you get to here, and it's all lined up, and then you get all the way around to here, and it's lined up, and then you get all the way back over to here, and it's one block off, and you're like, no. And then you realize that you messed up on this block, and you're like, no. Oh, that's a sound alert I should add, actually. Speaking of sound alerts, we're gonna switch our skin all the way over to Mr. Silent Wasper, because that guy is kind of cool as well. You guys ever seen any of his videos? He's kind of cringe sometimes, but you know, he's chill. This one is from Fire. Thank you for the skin redemption. Oh, those guys didn't despawn. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna go back over here. Precisely. 9% cringe, 10% chill. Sounds about right. It's about my experience with Soylent as well. "5% slurp, 90% cringe." You know, that's actually gonna be a fairly interesting shape, isn't it? Okay. I mean, I can dig it. And you guys are gonna have to dig it to get on my level. We're gonna deal with that patrol dude with a style. Come here, patrol dude. Hey, patrol dude, come on. You can just die. I don't care about you. Alright, there's a bunch of water around. Oh, right, they're idiots, that's right. Come on, come on. Yeah, there's a block right there. I specifically mined it for you. There you go. Come on, you can do it. There you go. You went back into the fire? Oh my god. Okay. Well, that was easy. That's how you do it. No bloodshed. It's a pacifist way of dealing with the dude. Hey, we got some of the derp cups. Yay, I love seeing those. We never get any of the derpy mugs in the chat. Oh yeah, I guess you could turn him into a Johnny, couldn't you? That's an interesting point. Yeah, I never thought about that. So, we're still stuck with a little bit of an issue here. The issue is that we need to figure out what to do with the actual platform of the Guardian Farm. So, like, we know we can build circles above it. Sure, yeah, we can build circles around it all day long. However, we still gotta, like, fill in a floor, you know? And how we do that is the question. And how we make it slightly detailed in the slightest is another question. So basically 2 questions folded onto each other and wrapped up in a nice little envelope that explodes when you open it. Yeah, so I mean, we could put a circle here. Can I get circle materials? Ken has circle? Ken has circle. Yeah. Also, did I pass the circle thing? Because technically when I said it, it was already 5 minutes up. So, I mean, technically I was fine. Does James get his points back? Or sorry, no, that was Sire, wasn't it? Yeah, does Sire get their points back or do I? I passed the circle? Okay, yeah, I thought I passed it. Yeah. Yeah. You say things that I agree with, therefore I agree with you. Too complicated for your brain. It's too complicated for my brain, too. I'm over here struggling. This is our second live stream trying to figure this stuff out. Basically, I'm just throwing circles at it until it has enough circles. Once it is unrecognizable as a non-circular shape, that is when we are done throwing circles at it. Can I get out of here? No, the circles have trapped me. Circle generator is difficult. It is though. Okay, what's our circle count? Hold on. A tree, a 4, a 5, a 6, a 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 circles. Does it need more? Okay, seems like Sire is seems like Sire is not getting your points back. Sorry, Sire. Thank you for the thing. That's fair, menacing. I do try and keep my things as simple as possible. It is Bedrock Edition, however, so if you want things to work well, it's gonna take a little bit of effort. And ultimately, like, a lot of things are very simple. Once you understand how it works, or like the cost of it doesn't mean that it's not simple. Like, it could be expensive, but it can still be very simple. That's something that a lot of people conflate. They're like, this requires a stack of pistons. Like, yeah, it might, but it's still simple. Next season will be triangles. Oh God, no. Please, no. No triangles. It's just gonna be a bunch of squares with diagonals. I'll call them triangles. Someone did a timeout for the next person with over 7 characters in their name. Oh, someone did that. Oh yeah, they did. Huh. Well, that's about everybody. Yeah, I missed that as well. Sorry, 10 million fireflies. We done missed that one. Things are better with diagonals. I don't know about that diagonal. I don't know about that. Okay, I mean, imagine this, but 4 to 8 times bigger. It could be interesting, right? So imagine that you are basically, again, the size of a half slab. So you're the size of my little feet, but like, you know, a quarter. Like you're the height of one, but like you're gonna be like the corner right here. That'll be the player, essentially. So you're walking around here, running around, doing the jumpy runs, because that's what you do in Minecraft. And then you got this giant big old circle around the whole thing. Whole thing's got this giant big old circle around it. And then you got these little miniature circles which go into the big square. And it's got a bigger circle right here, which goes into another 2 circles. Yeah. Let's get into the air. Yeah, honestly, could be good. It's gonna be amazing if we quit stalling. I'm not trying to stall, I'm trying to think it through. And figure out if it is good or if we should reduce the number of circlage or what. It's complicated. I don't want to commit to anything without thinking it through, right? Because even if we do circles at the bottom, we still got to figure out how to integrate the spirals as well. Because like those spirals could be coming out of that most inner circle there, which would be rather fascinating. We could raise up the inner circles, so like this could be the lowest circle, and then this one could be a little bit higher, and then this one could be a little bit higher even, and that would be kind of fascinating too. There's options. When we figure out how to do the spirals and what to do on the inside of the spiral is another thing entirely too, because we'll probably want to fill this in with a circle. No. yeah, we'll want to figure that out. That way it kind of like hides the AFK platform. Connecting it up to this farm is also another thing that we need to figure out. The next person who doesn't put the squid cup. Wait, what? Redeem name an item. Is that what you were trying to name, or were you trying to name a timeout someone? Or do a timeout someone? Because that was a name an item that you did. Circles and spirals. Yeah, we're going for all the curves. We got so many curves in this thing. It's gonna be great. But put a circle around the AFK platform? Probably. Oh, you already timed them out. Oh, well, rips. Guess they're gone. Okay, well, I'll mark that as complete. Thanks, Pango Fish. You timed out Handy Burger. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm thinking another circle. That's what we're gonna do right here. Another circle. Da-da-da. More circles. We definitely need something on the bottom of this to make it look actually interesting. And then that would be another part of the circle right there. If you guys haven't been around for like a very, very long time, like about as long as Scam or Diaz or James or someone else like that, then you probably aren't aware that this is just kind of how we do these designing live streams. Sadly, we lost all the live streams from the way back days before we started the second channel. So we don't have any of that content. There's still a couple of clips from way back then, but yeah, we lost quite a few years of content just because Twitch doesn't save them, and I didn't try to save them either. But yeah, way back on Silent Survival, we did several designing live streams where we were trying to figure out how to do everything. Casper's over 7 characters, so you'll see him in 5 minutes as well. Oh, mod abuse. Mod abuse. Admin's timing out mods. You're gonna start a whole thing. Man, we're gonna have to like form a committee. We're gonna have to get Casper some therapy. Man. You haven't lost any pickup points? Well, that's good. The new copper ore looks like carrots. Yeah, I saw a couple comments about that on today's video as well. I mean, I guess they look like carrots. I mean, it kind of looks like a cube to me. But carrots are good too. So what you're saying is we now have a carrot block in Minecraft? Is that what's happening here? Carrot block is fine. Okay, I'm gonna go sweepy. Sweepy sweep. Sweep, sweep, sweep. I literally didn't move at all. It said the bed was too far away, and then it let me sleep in it. So that's chill. Make up your mind, Minecraft. Okay, now we have another thing that we can add up here. More circles. More circles. How exactly do we want to do this one? So that's gonna be damage sounds. No damage, no damage. Bad damage. Let's block out to there. Basically. Oh, Casper's mute evading. Oh my. Tisk tisk. I think that's ban worthy actually. Modaboost, yeah. That's interesting. Muted people can still throw money. I suppose I'm not terribly upset with that. If we ban someone and then they like make a PayPal donation, I think that's mildly acceptable. Oh jeez. Thank you, Casper. I'm sorry. I hope you're doing well in the abyss. Muted people can still whisper. Weird. Why don't I use my levels? I ain't got nothing to use levels on. We had 200 and then we died. And now we're back to 120 or so. Okay, it's now going to have an odd amount of circles if we add one to the top here. if we add one to the top. I don't know why or when or what we're gonna add one to the top here for, but I mean, we could. Also, this is technically incorrect. Yeah, this is technically incorrect. The reason being, this would be the AFK spot for the mob farm, which is what these four rectangles represent, the bottom and the top of the mob farm. However, it's also gonna be the AFK spot for the squid farm, and you don't AFK at the bottom of the mob farm. Hold on. Let me pull up the mob farm world download so we can look at this. Do I have that still? I think it's just in this world. I was gonna pull up the actual download of it, but I think I have it just chilling in this world. Let's go to the overworld. There's just one random ink crystal there. It's fine. The Olympic circles. That'd be kind of interesting. Okay, so you AFK around the middle of the farm, don't you? Actually, more, yeah, pretty much near the middle. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're AFKing around level 5. So if we're standing right here at 188, that's precisely the same level as the AFK spot. Okay, so yeah, we need to adjust our model to reflect that. That way we don't get confused, because the way that I have it right now, these water streams, or sorry, the way that I have it right now marked out, the AFK spot would be like right here, and that is definitely not correct. So we need to move down those squares that we have on the server. I have a million cooked chicken as well, so I don't need to eat the cod. Also, chicken's better than cod. Salmon is better than cod as well. Salmon. So let's move this down. I'm not sure how this is gonna look now. Dang it. I'm trying to place that there, and then trying to place this. So this right here is gonna be basically the top layer, which is going to shrink down the base a lot, actually. It's gonna be significantly shorter than this little thing marks it to be. And then we need to lower that down by a couple blocks as well. So block there, block there. I think it's gotta go to about here? Something like that. We don't need it to be specifically exact, but as long as it's close, it'll do the job of being a scale model. And allowing me to fall off of it, of course. Yeah, so let's change up the plans for the top level significantly, actually. I fell off again, and I knew there was a void there that I could fall off of. Ridiculous. I very much know what I'm doing. Casper is back. Hello, Casper. Now we get to ban you again for your mute evasion. Okay, let's remove this. Casper is a mod in training, by the way, in case that wasn't made clear. What is my watch time? I don't know, somewhere in like the 800-hour range. Okay, so this one's at 79. You guys didn't hear the toll break redemption. I heard it. Those are top half slabs, aren't they? See you later, everybody who's leaving. I'm not sure who's leaving now, because one person says goodbye, and then like 5 other people reply goodbye, and then I say goodbye, and then everyone thinks I'm going away, and I'm not going away. It gets confusing. So thank you for stopping by, whoever is leaving, and thank you for being here, and have yourself a good night. Come back soon. You didn't hear the villager? I heard the villager. If I can hear it, then you guys can hear it. That's basically how this works. I wish I had my jump boost. Okay, so that one is right at head height. You heard it, but it's quiet. I'm pretty sure I got those sounds turned up all the way. It's never been an issue in previous streams. Well, besides that one time that it broke, but I fixed that. What are we doing? We are building a scale model for the final version of what we want to do for the main base. Yeah, see, there's another villager sound. So that right there is the main base. And as you can see, rather large. And this right here is a 1/4 scale model. So it's like a quarter of the size or an eighth the size or whatever, I don't know. Basically, every 4x4 of blocks represents a 16x16 area. So it's a quarter of the width. In theory. I don't know. I don't know how scale models work. I'm just trying to, you know, get an idea of our decoration plans. Okay, so yeah, this is gonna be significantly different now, isn't it? Because we need to account for the elevator going up. So this mob farm has water streams going across the bottom of it to deliver experience and drops to the player. And then those have to go upwards in order to get those things to the player, of course. Boop, okay. So basically, you're gonna have a thing right there that goes all the way up to about here. And I'm not sure how to deal with that now, because that was never part of the plan. I mean, this is the very tippity top of the base. It's gotta look a little bit professional, you know? We're also gonna have roofs above these builds as well. Glad you like the videos, Rogue. Do scale models have to be scales, or is the scale model the scale that is on the scale? I don't know, but it weighs a lot. It weighs heavily on my mind. Isn't that gonna mess with the squid? Not as long as we build it out of non-solid blocks. The ice and the packed ice, that'll mess with the squid farm, but that's fine. That's not that many blocks. We have a bunch of new followers. Thank you all so very much for joining the silence. I hope you're doing fantastic. We got Catch Me on the Railway, Idemra, Milky Shaky, or just Milkshaker. Milk Shaky, geez, words. Mr. Me, It's MC Spicy, TT Pla, JD, AP Gamer Plays, Darth Vader, Lord Mage, Eklompo, Gabowski, Trigger Stray, Trigger Tray, something like that. I'm bad at saying names, by the way. And we also got PieIsTheBest. Thank you so much for the follows, everybody. Welcome, welcome. You have one complimentary name butcher. And it has now been redeemed by following. It's rather dark up here about those, isn't it? Gonna leave those right there. So like I still want to do these like X's that go up the sides. I still want to do those going up to the top because I think that would be cool. And we need to figure out a way to tie that together. Maybe if we flipped it 90 degrees, that could work. So like instead of having the X's be on the north and south side like they are now, we could have them be on the east and west. That way you could kind of run the water stream through it. But then again, that might not look the greatest. Instead, it might be better to have these builds out of the way and then have the water stream kind of go through the middle of it. That could look kind of cool too. Honestly, it could go either way. I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. And then we got this area in here, which is going to be very awkward. We might have to do a couple little spirals around the bubble elevators. That would be fine. And then once we reach the very tippity top, we'll need to figure out what to do up here as well, because we don't need those blocks there anymore. Those don't represent anything. These don't represent anything either. So essentially, we would be building a small circle up here, because this is basically just going to be an AFK spot. Small kind circle like that around the AFK spot that then connects on the corners to the giant X's. Huh. Oh no, maybe we'll come back to that later. I don't have a ton of ideas for that right now. That's an unexpected problem. The moon's broken. Oh my god, you're right, it is broken. Look at that, I never noticed. Insanity. Yeah, creeper sounds. Yeah, the final thing's gonna be 4 times larger, yeah. 4 or 8 or something like that, I don't know. Many. Any thoughts, suggestions, or criticism or critiques are always welcome. Always welcome. I do appreciate it. Why did I break the moon? I'm break the moon. Blame Slack. Laser. Maybe. I don't know, it's definitely interesting. It is a way to tie together the whole base. It's certainly a way to tie it all together. We don't have specifics for how to actually detail any of it yet, but we can figure that out as we go. And we don't know what to do for the underside of this. Or for the iron farms, for that matter. So the underside has all this stuff in it. This right here represents the Guardian Farm. This is kelp. The north rectangle is kelp. That one's bamboo, and that one's bamboo. And they go up to the surface of the water. Now, kind of the plan that we figured out last stream was to have our storage and stuff be underneath the ocean monument. I already got a couple stray farms on the channel. They both still work perfectly fine. You should check them out. One gets 72 wither skulls a minute. Per minute. It's crazy. It's crazy nonsense. Would suggest. Roll around a honey-covered piggo to glue it all together. Yeah, that was one of the proposed suggestions for fixing the moon. However, everything is in a stable orbit as of right now, so there's no need to have me roll around on the moon. We haven't had a single meteorite this entire season. That's exactly what the stray factory is, the beacon factory. You should check it out. I have a whole YouTube channel full of farms. And they're all pretty cool. Okay then. Yeah. I like where this is going. Figuring out the specific details is going to be quite the headache as we are building all of this. But I think we have a good framework as of now. There's like a little sliver of texture right there. I don't know what that is. Is that part of the moon? I guess so. Never noticed it before. I've looked at that moon a lot. It's kind of a crazy shape, ain't it? It's crazy. How's tic-tac-toe going? I'm not sure, but you guys should totally go follow me on TikTok at Silent Whisper. Or you can, oh no, I didn't mean to click on that. I don't know what that is. I don't want to watch any TikToks. You can go follow me on TikTok there. Follow me on TikTok. It's a quote. I'm quoting Silent Whisper when I say that. Oh, I totally shot over him. Whoop, bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, these spiral arms up here, these are gonna be probably the biggest pain in the world. We might save these for last, honestly. Those are gonna take quite a while. And keep in mind, all of this has to be pretty detailed as well because you're gonna be able to see it from every angle. You're gonna be able to see it from the top, the bottom, the sides, awkward angles where they're overlapping with one another and stuff like that. So we do have to figure out a pretty good way of detailing all of these. Now, speaking of TikTok, I posted one of those today. You can go see my first ever TikTok. It's got 159 views and 42 likes, and we got 425 followers over there. You can be one of the first 1,000 followers on TikTok. TikTok's the best name for it, by the way. Did we lose 100 sub points this stream? Hold on. We lost 40 sub points. Because I looked at the thing earlier and it said like 330 sub points, and now we're down to 290. Something happened. I upset you. I'm sorry. Crazy. Twitch is weird like that. TikTok's banned here. Yeah, I'm gonna be posting all of the shorts that I make on Twitter as well. I might post some of them to YouTube. It depends. I want to experiment a little bit with them and figure out what I'm doing with my shorts. Although I got a lot I can make. I realized that I have a lot of shorts material already ready to go, especially Bedrock shorts. I can do a lot of those fairly easily, and I didn't even really realize that until earlier today. I got a lot of different ideas I can do for shorts, so stay tuned. Stay tuned indeed. Okay, another thing that we're gonna have to do is the items from this farm, the squid farm, and from the mob farms, and from the guardian farm, those are going to have to drop down through the center of the ocean monument. If I can do this. Yeah, they're gonna have to drop down through the center of the ocean monument. And then go down, down, down into some form of item collection system. What I would wanna do is have one different drop chute per farm. That way we can send things off to different item sorting systems without clogging up the system. Now, something I just thought of that could be really clever is inside of the spiral arms for the iron farms, we could actually have water streams. We could have water streams to move the iron farm drops along, and then eventually get those to the squid farm, and then hide it with the circle decoration, and then eventually drop all the iron farm drops down a central drop chute. That would be insane. That would be a crazy water stream. I hate it and I love it. Diagonal water stream. It would actually be rather possible though, because it's gonna be such a big circle that there's gonna be a lot of different straightaways where you can have repeating water sections. And as long as it's like 4 or 5 blocks wide, it will you know, be easy to redirect the water and churn it and continue on the items. Possible is the best kind of difficult. Yeah, that would be crazy. Hidden item collection like that. Now, of course, the other option is just drop the items straight down from underneath the iron farms, straight into the ocean. Drop them down, because items will sink if they have enough momentum. They'll eventually float back up, but then we could drop them down into water streams down here, and then run them into the storage system. That is, of course, another option. But I kind of like that water stream idea. Not gonna lie, the water stream and the spirals, that could be kind of cool. That way they're not purely decorational, they're also fully functional as well. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We would have to connect the spiral somewhere around the bottom of the iron farm. Because my original idea for the spirals was to connect them right around the edges right there, right around this layer. That wouldn't be that possible to do if we wanted to do the item stream thing. But hear me out. If we connect the spiral right around this layer, that'd be real easy to do the redstone and everything. What do you do if you're lost in a cave? Dig straight up. Basically. I wonder if it's gonna even line up with that. Because that's a little bit higher than this right now, isn't it? I'll need to do some measurements. So that the squid farm is around the same height as the iron farms, not so much above it. The idea is that we want to be able to use the squid farm from down here and only get squids and dolphins. And then go above the squid farm all the way to here and only get squids and dolphins, but also be able to access the mob farms that are gonna be to the left and the right. It's gonna be complicated. It's gonna be complicated indeed. And then we want another AFK spot so that we can get fish from the farm and also activate the mob farm. Is this full no cheats? Yep, it's full vanilla survival. We have a couple of add-ons for like one player and sleep and stuff, but those are purely cosmetic. There's nothing on the server that actually gives you any advantage in any shape, way, or form. Well then, okay. I feel like we got a lot planned tonight. My brain's churning over different ideas. Indeed. It's gonna look fascinating. I hope we can get it all done. Hopefully they slow down on 1.17 development. Mainly, I want to get the farms done. So that means I need to start building the squid farm up and then start building up the mob farm as well. So that's gonna be the next couple batches of projects here very, very soon. Yeah, fish do give you bones, but it's not that many. Also, we're gonna have like 1 million kelp and bamboo, so we can always just bone meal or compost those things. And poppies for bone meal. And bones from the mob farm. Oh, jeez. I know it's a rather short stream today. We normally stream for about 2 hours, but I think I am gonna wrap it up here. And we'll come back on tomorrow's live stream. We might be on Truly Bedrock tomorrow, or we might be doing Sky Factory tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, thank you all so very much for watching the stream, for being here, for hanging out, for giving me ideas and feedback and suggestions and all of that good stuff. We have a couple of redemptions and things, and I will save those for tomorrow's live stream. And otherwise, again, thank you all so much. We are going to end by rating someone as we always do. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, with another live stream. If you want to check out our community, there's all the links in the chat, and we might end by raiding somebody on Truly Bedrock if they are streaming. No one's streaming Truly Bedrock right now. We haven't raided a TB person in like forever. You guys got any good raid suggestions for me tonight? Atlas. We haven't raided Atlas in a while. Yeah, we might go do the Atlas raid. Atlas is cool. Let's go do an Atlas raid. Raid the Atlas. If you haven't seen Atlas, he's a crazy mad lad that has an insane hardcore world, and he's done so many amazing projects over there. You should definitely check it out. Give him a follow if you do enjoy his content. Put some hashtag silence or some raid pigos into his chat. That way he knows where you came from. And I'll see you guys over there and in the next stream as well. Thank you so much for watching. And then there was silence.